What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I'm both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. This is just a quick video to say hi. I'm back. I kind of went away on my honeymoon. We got back yesterday at 6 in the morning, which would have been 6 p.m. in my head because we went to Japan and then Australia. So yeah, my sleeping pattern is all over the place. I was up, I think I fell asleep at 6 p.m. woke up at 11, went to bed at 3 in the morning. I'm all over the place. So yeah, there's some footage of Japan to come. I've got to go through all that, so hopefully that's worth putting up. So I've not gone through any of it. Japan was amazing. I wish I could spend more time there. We only spent one full day there, and then we had to leave at 3 p.m. the day after. So we just sort of crammed as much in as we could in a fairly small amount of time. Then we went to Australia, which was amazing. If I could pick up my house and my job and move it into Cairns, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Yeah, not got much of a tan, considering I've been in Australia for like 2 weeks, simply because we were being tourists non-stop. We started off, well, we landed in Brisbane. From Brisbane went to Sydney, stayed in Sydney for a few days. Then from Sydney we went to Alice Springs to Ayers Rock, stayed in Ayers Rock for one night and one morning, then left. Went from Ayers Rock to somewhere near the jungle rainforest. It's I think it might have been Cairns actually. We might have gone into Cairns. Yeah, went to Cairns. From there we drove to the rainforest, stayed there for one night. Absolutely amazing. Literally have a bath and you're looking out into the rainforest. It was beautiful. Then from there we drove up to Cairns, got a boat round to Fitzroy Island, which was amazing. It was like a fraction of the size of Jersey, which is a channel island just below England. It was surrounded by a barrier reef, well, by a reef, and then you could get a boat out to the Great Barrier Reef. I took loads of videos, photos and everything, so if you guys want to see some of that, then by all means just give me a shout. We saw a green turtle, stingray. When we saw the stingray, I absolutely pooped my pants, sort of froze and tried to like swim backwards. I'm not the best swimmer in the world. I was wearing a buoyancy jacket at the time, so I was trying to swim away and record at the same time, which was quite funny. What else did we see? We saw cuttlefish. We saw some big fish, which had a photo of me in the Great Barrier Reef. It was amazing, and I reckon we probably stopped and relaxed for about 3 hours, and that was on the second to last day, where we just sat on this secluded beach. Must have only been about 10 people there. I fell asleep for about 2 hours, and then we walked back to the resort. Yeah, so we went away for a bit, so that's why there was nothing throughout the whole of November, basically. I did bring a few things back. Thing number one, went to the Pokemon Center in Japan. Well, they've got a couple. I think it's not Tokyo Tower, it's one of the other towers. Sky Tree Tower, I think it is. So, with any purchase, you get a card. And this is a little sailor card, which, despite the amount of travelling we've done, I'm amazed it is in still such good condition. It needs a bit of flattening out, because as you can see, it's a bit bent. But it's a Pikachu on a little boat, so that's cool. Nice little memento. I didn't go and buy like massive things to sell on, simply because of the travelling back. I did look at videos as to how to post things back to the UK, but I didn't want to take the chance and potentially screw up my holiday, well, our honeymoon, by having a load of excess bits. And packaging was just not packaging, our luggage. For most bits it was 35 kilos, I think, and then we had one internal flight with Virgin Australia, which meant we could only take like 30 kilograms or something stupid, or 20. So it was a pain, so I didn't want to risk lugging things around with me to then try to sell on to make a profit. So I brought a few things back, as I say. So right, Japan stuff, not a great deal. One little memento. Japan was nuts, absolutely loved it. I hope the small vlog that I've done has done it justice. I hope it comes across in the video as to how wonderful the people were. So polite. Underground was really easy to navigate once we got to the swing of things. But yeah, so I bought this little thing. I can't remember how much it was. It may have been about £10 or so. The exchange rate is normally quite good. So it's in one piece, so that's good. But we've got a glass cabinet in our front room with loads of little mementos or where we've been. We've got like a bit of Cheddar Gorge, a few bits from Greece, Rome and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's a nice little Arcanine Ninetales, Alolan Vulpix and regular Vulpix. So yeah, going to get a nice little stand for that, and that will go in our little trinket box. And as I say, that was about £10 or so. So I'm happy that got back in one piece. What else did we do? I think I got a bit for my brother's girlfriend. I think it was a Naruto piece. I think nothing major. Again, just didn't want to risk damaging things after being away for so long. And then Australia, there's a geeky store called EB Games, and while we were out shopping I saw this, which, I mean, I like my geeky tiki, as you can tell from up there. We've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So yeah, I bought a dog meat for only $9, which is, the exchange rate is around about $2 to £1. So this probably cost me about £4.70, which isn't bad. Yeah, it's a dog meat plush. They didn't have any of the others. This was bought in Sydney, and I think we did go to, we had some time to kill in Cairns, and I went to another EB Games, but they had none of the tikis in there whatsoever. So this must have just been end of line stock in one of them. So yeah, to get it for like less than £5, I'm quite happy with that, because admittedly I don't go shopping in the UK, but I've not actually seen any of these out in the wild. They had loads of bits. EB Games was wicked. We went to another place, like a King's Comics, I think. That was in Sydney as well, and it was like they had loads of like nice statues and figures where it was like, there was a Majin Buu figure which I think was about $300, and it's about that big, like proper articulated stuff. It's like real nerdy geeky brilliance, and it was like no pictures and stuff. So I managed to get a quick picture of the Majin Buu to send to a friend of mine. So yeah, that is it. That's all we bought. I've got a quick loot anime, and as you can tell from the t-shirt, I've got a quick Fallout box to record. I'll probably throw those out sooner rather than later, and then we'll hopefully get back into the swing of the car boot videos. So I've gone and bought myself a new GoPro. I've got these, is it the Session 7 or the Hero 7 white, just the cheapo one. It's quite decent. I've used it a few times, so yeah, fingers crossed we'll be able to get some live footage come the new year. And then yeah, when my sleeping pattern's back to normal, I might try and do some car boots, because I've got to go back to work tomorrow, because my old man's been struggling to keep up with the workload. So that's going to be fun. As I say, there will be a small vlog from Japan going up as well, and if you guys want to see some fish from the reef, then yeah, give me a shout, and I might stick that on an obscure time, just so that the people who don't want to watch it won't know about it, and the people that do want to see it will know to click on the page or on the channel and to view it from there. But that is it from me. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. It is great to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios.